Hello, my name is Beth Thorpe. I am part of the team that has been working on the Timebank Knowledge Commons. And what I'm going to talk about in this video is how to give us documents from your Timebank or web links. The Timebank Knowledge Commons is only as powerful as everyone giving us documents. So this is a really easy way to do this, and this video will walk you right through it. So here we are on the Timebank Knowledge homepage, and this is the basic page here, and I'm going to show you how to put a document in that we have. Right here, this is a document from Janelle Orsi, from the Director of Sustainable Economies Law Center, and it's a PDF of slides of a webinar she did. And so we want to put this in, and it's legal structures for the transition, which is something, the time banks are part of that. All these sorts of sharing economy, either businesses or these sharing groups, it needs some help in figuring out how to actually create a legal entity. So, okay, we have this document. What do we do with this, and how do we give it? So, actually, I'm going to show you where to go to get this. On this homepage, do you have documents or web pages that should be included in the Knowledge Commons Library? Right here is where the link. And I already have this somewhat filled out to make this quicker. But there's a lot of writing on here, but this is really, really simple. And this is right here, the very basics of how people can easily search for documents. And this is when you give these documents, you're telling us what it's about. So obviously your name, your email, just so we can get in touch with you. It's not something that's published, but there's some directions here. Now, if this is something that's a link you have that's on the web already, great. Just give us the link right here. You just put it right in there, and that's it. But if you don't have a link, if you're savvy with Google, you can upload it to Google and set it to share for anybody can view. If that just feels overwhelming, tell you what, just say need to upload in here. Don't make yourself crazy. If there is any other place on the web that this exists that you know of, put those links there. Sometimes things are in multiple places. Generally what we're looking for, the most stable link is here, but whatever you know, put it in. And that's actually something for this whole form. If you know it for sure, put it in. If you don't know it, leave it off. So here's the title, Legal Structures for Transition. The author's full name. This is by Janelle Orsi, and because she does all these for this one organization, Sustainable Economies Law Center is part of the author. We know it was done in 2013. You may not know when these are published. And things like web pages, things that change, blogs, stuff like that. I mean, if there's a date attached, great. If there's not a date attached, no worries. Books are obvious, magazine articles are obvious, but web pages, you don't know. So, and this was in the USA. And copyright, for a lot of us, it's not really clear. If it's not sitting there right there, don't put anything. Now, on contact, I usually look for if someone is, it's an organization. The organization contact to put, like on a web page like this, is frequently a better thing to put on than someone's direct email. But whatever seems best for you on there. And you may not have anything. Description. You can pull this straight from the document, or when you read it, what it means to you. So this is what I wrote, Legal Structures and Governance by Sustainable Economies Law Center. It's 11 pages. It's in English. And the document type, what this is really for is that at a certain point, some people, right now it's not so necessarily on Knowledge Commons because it's not huge, but at some point it will be. And maybe someone wants to search for all PowerPoints, or wants to search for graphics. This way they'll be able to do searching just for the type, of what it is. And then this right here, tags for organizing and searching, is really the most important thing that you're going to do here. And what you need to do is you need to think about this document, but why someone would want to see it. who would be looking for it, that they're going to be using these tags to search. So you need to think about if the document would, if they searched on those tags, would this be an appropriate document? So and these tags are in sections. Some of them are repeated. You don't need to do it more than once. But so tags are related to document audience. This is a how-to, pretty much. And it could be administrators too. I think I might even just throw that on there because that's really for administrators. And then it's not really related to time banks and projects and people and organizations really that much. This is not a time bank related organization. Or so much purpose, really, what your vision or mission are, because this is really about legal stuff. Everyday operations, maybe. Not so much. Okay, tags related to time bank admin and support. Oh, and see, there's admin again. I had already done admin. So admin for time bank administrators. This is about starting a time bank. This is about legal considerations about a time bank. This is about governance. So, and those tags are there. So, and then pretty much, and this is definitely a best practices document. So, and this is a presentation. So, there's that. Picked those. Those are all what I think are the most important. I think sometimes in thinking about this, some people have everything starts feeling related to everything else. And I think the really good test is, would someone expect to see this if they searched under this topic? If it would just feel really off topic. So think main search things. Now, if you really go through this and you go, whoa, there's just no tags for this. This doesn't make sense. This additional tags really are short, preferably 1, maybe 2 words. Getting into 3 is a lot, and and these are meant to be pretty detailed as we need them, but no more detailed. You get into thousands of tags and no one finds anything. So anyway, if you really do, throw it in here. And even if you don't get it right, we'll get the gist of it. So we'll figure out what they are if they're not right. And what you think is the most important tags. And then pages that are on the Timebank Knowledge Commons, where you think it fits best. And that's it. If you have anything you want to ask, put in there. But in general, click submit, and that is it. This is the core of crowdsourcing, making sure these documents are available to people who want to see them. Okay, so you've done this. What happens next? What happens next is, after a few days, Chris Van Sprouts, or hopefully soon more people, will be making these documents, which are kind of like a library document, like an old-fashioned library card. And this is going to be on the page. If someone's searching, if they would find this. This right here is the direct link. These are the tags that you chose, and that when people click on these, you will, like Timebank admin, they will find all sorts of Timebank admin or Timebank how-to. And then for just more details on this, because I know for some people this looks a little confusing what this is. This is basically just the basics of the document. This is the core of the actual database of keeping track of all these documents. Here's the original. If there were other copies that we knew of, it would be here. Okay, so what does this do? We don't want to look at library documents. So here is where we have this page, is the legal, financial, and social governance issues for time banks. And this is really a governance subject. And there was actually, and on this page, we don't have listed every single thing that we have in the Knowledge Commons. It's really about tags. But what we had that was better, there was actually a video of this about governance. There was a better, was that we were like, we want that to be on the front page. But so let's say, all right, we've watched that video. We want to know more about governance. This is where you would find it. And there it sits. And so these are all of these different things that you could find out about governance here. So anyway, that is how to give us documents and links and where they go and why it's a great thing to do it. If you have questions, reach out to me at beth.thorpe@mac.com and I will be happy to help you. Getting the documents in are the most important thing. So if you need help, don't hesitate. We will help you out. Thanks.